Hello Libra. Ashley here. We're going to do your January 2022 reading. We're going to look at a strength, a challenge, and a potential outcome. And I say potential outcome because you have free will. So this would be your highest possible outcome based on your strength and being able to overcome this challenge, if that makes sense. So, heads up that for Libra, I will be doing your 2022 bonus forecast. I believe tomorrow. So I'm filming this on the 28th. So I will definitely have it uploaded for you before the 1st of January 2022. So if you want to have a look at that, that will be coming out in the next day or so. Let's get into your reading, Libra, for January 2022. Ooh. We have the Empress popping out. I'm going to put that there. So that is your energy. I'm going to cut the deck and see what else we get. The Nine of Wands and Justice. The Moon. It's funny because Gemini got this in the exact same position. And they also got the Queen of Wands in the exact same position. Hanged Man. The Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Wands. And the Three of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, we have the Emperor. So we could be dealing with a soulmate pair here. Could be twin flame. We have the Emperor and the Empress. This could also be you stepping into both your masculine and feminine energy in the highest possible vibration for each. So let's see what's going on. In your strength position, we have trust. It's the egg moon, so I do feel like something is incubating for you at this time. And I feel like your strength for the month of January is to trust that it will come to fruition. We do have two ducks here, one of whom is sitting on a nest. So this could also, again, be this kind of soulmate energy. And trusting that something between the two of you will be coming to fruition. We have the Empress, the Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like the feminine here, and I do feel like that's you, Libra, is trusting on an intuitive level that there will be a shift in a positive direction. There will be some sort of fated shift that takes place, a lucky development that comes in, and she feels it intuitively. Now, certainly, even if you are a male Libran watching this, your intuition is still there. You have an inner divine feminine here, and so I feel like that is, it's all about trust here. It's all about that trust in your knowing, that deeper knowing. Now, even though this is showing up in the strength position, there's still going to be fears with the moon here that come up about whether or not this will really happen, right? Whether or not this is something that can grow and turn into something more here. And it could be that there's some doubt showing up about this transpiring. It's so bizarre how similar to the Gemini reading this is. So if you have Gemini in your chart, you might want to go have a look at that. let's clarify. What is this feminine trusting in? What is it specifically? What's this Wheel of Fortune going to show us? Some sort of change or development showing up here. With the Empress, we have the Four of Wands. So this Empress is trusting that union is coming. Yeah, commitment in this this higher spiritual connection. There is a strong spiritual connection here. I do feel like for those of you on a twin flame journey, this has strong twin flame signifiers here. With the 1111 card showing up there. What's the moon about? We have the Page of Swords. And the Ten of Swords. I'm going to get one more there. And the Five of Wands. So again, this feminine very well trusts or has this intuitive guidance that this shift, this potential union is coming in. And her strength for the month is to trust in that intuition. However, like I said, with the moon coming up, there's some doubts showing up. There's some inner conflict. There's obviously a very strong pain of separation that she is still experiencing here. She feels the separation. I also feel like this feminine, I wanted to say, as soon as I put that Page of Swords down, this feminine realizes on an intuitive level that her masculine keeps an eye on her. Could also be that she feels that her masculine might still be sitting in a very mental, perhaps even immature energy. Like he is still maybe learning about what this connection is. He's still learning how to tap into his own intuition about this connection. There could be fear here as well of just conflict or competition. And it could be on the side of either the feminine or the masculine, perhaps both. There could be a fear coming up here that there is potential other partners, karmic bonds in the mix that are sort of serving as seemingly as a roadblock to this coming together. With the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So there is going to be a divine shift that comes in, which allows for a new passionate beginning, one that has been waited for perhaps some time here. Let's see what the challenge is here. We have a merry motive as the challenging card. With this, I feel like the challenge here, is almost like staying positive, staying in that positive, trusting frame of mind, rather than kind of falling into those fears, falling into negative thought patterns. We have the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Wands here. So a lot of fire energy. There could be some again, potential competition here with a karmic. And so that makes it easy to have doubts, right? That makes it easy to perhaps want to give up or no longer fight for this. It could also be that if we're in this state of mind of fear, competition, that kind of thing that was coming up with that moon card, that it would be difficult to manifest this union from that negative energy state. Because that Queen of Wands, you can see she manifests. She holds her wand. She's drawing things into her. Very attractive energy, not just on a physical level, but on an energetic level. She attracts things to her. And so I feel like this is really the challenge here, Libra, I feel like is really just your doubts getting in the way, right? Your fears and doubts clouding your ability to see this thing that you want, this new start, this commitment, this union. With the Nine of Wands, we have the Strength card and the Six of Swords. Yeah, like this feeling like, is this even worth enduring? Should I give up and move on? With the Queen of Wands, we have the Three of Pentacles. There could certainly be a karmic involved here. Again, the similarities with the Gemini reading are astounding. And the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to get one more there because I almost feel like this Knight of Pentacles brings in that new secure pentacle, this new beginning, this new seed, which contributes to that Four of Pentacles, which is, a foundation, right? But it almost feels like that Queen of Wands feels like a blockage. We have the Lovers. This is nuts. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's fear. Fear. Oh my gosh. And the Sun. Like, there's so many similarities here. And Gemini does show up here as the Lover. So if you or your person have any strong Gemini placements, please go have a look at that reading, because it's almost the same reading. Okay. There's this feeling I feel like this is coming from the Divine Feminine. She has this intuitive knowing. She knows that this is her counterpart. She also knows that union is in the cards. I mean, her intuition is telling her that there will be a shift. There will be a new beginning. One that she has waited for some time. At the same time, in the real world, there's the potential here that there's another karmic involved here. There's a third party influence. It doesn't have to be this Emperor's other lover. It could simply be that this Emperor has a karmic or soulmate connection in the form of a friend. It could be any kind of relationship. But essentially, it feels like she's showing up as a blockage to this new foundation forming for the Empress and the Emperor here. And I feel like this Empress is having a lot of fears about this particular person. Strong Leo energy, just like in the Gemini reading. I also feel for some of you that the real challenge here is staying positive in the face of the fears. This Queen of Wands energy could also be your ability to attract in this union that you want. And so, but if your fears are showing up and you're thinking, maybe I should give up, you're having sleepless nights, like all these fears are really taking hold. And it's so interesting, this Five of Wands here. Let me show it to you. In this particular deck, the Five of Wands, there's all these people sort of doing almost like an obstacle course here. You can see they're climbing the wands in order to get to this flame up here. And when it was sitting here, this particular man on top was reaching directly for the lovers. So I do feel like this feminine just feels really threatened by other people getting in the way. And so I do feel like the challenge here is staying positive, even when the things that are playing out in the 3D are demonstrating, you know, either a setback or a blockage, you know, that kind of thing. This fear that perhaps this other entity that's in the way is never going to get out of the way. Let's look at the potential outcome. We have the Chop Wood card. Now it is a 42, which reduces to a 6, the card of the lovers here, right? Really, I feel like what this is saying is the potential here is to, you know, if you're able to trust, if you're able to overcome your fears, and simply go about your day-to-day mundane tasks, that there will be some sort of balance will be struck. So it's almost like you need to continue to just do you. You need to keep doing what you need to do for yourself, taking care of yourself. If you're sitting in the energy of the Empress, you know, trusting that intuition, nurturing yourself, nurturing those that you care about, you know, taking care of that independent person that you are. We have Justice, the Hangman, and the Three of Swords. It's almost like this stuff needs to play out while you're just doing you. I do feel like there is someone here is going to have some kind of awakening, and it could very well have to do with this karmic. If there's a karmic involved here. If not, if you know there is not a karmic partner in cahoots with your masculine, it could very well be that things come into balance. I feel like this person gets a wake-up call here. And I feel like that's simply playing out because you just keep doing you. And you keep trusting. And you keep going about your day. You keep persevering. And even when the fears come up, you feel them and you let them go. Right? With the Chop Wood, or excuse me, with Justice, we get the Seven of Swords. Yeah. And the Ten of Pentacles. So someone is going to get theirs when it comes to this karmic justice. I do feel like it's potentially whoever the runner is in this dynamic. And based on what this looks like, it is likely the masculine here. The Hanged Man. We have the Magician. And the Knight of Swords. So I do feel like they're coming into some kind of truth here. There will be communication that comes in here. I feel like this person is kind of having this enlightenment. The Magician. And they want to manifest communication with you. Because the Magician is being clarified by that Page of Pentacles. There's going to be communication that comes in for sure, and I feel like they want to talk about what they've learned, what they've discovered here. They might even share with you the karmic lesson that they're learning here for having walked away from this union in the first place. For having, perhaps left this situation and taken a third party. With the Three of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, again, third party. And the Nine of Pentacles. I do feel like this person is figuring out this situation. And I feel like what this masculine's going to come in and say is that this Queen of Wands, whoever this karmic was for them, they are now single from this person. This has ended. They've left this relationship. And they've learned some things. This Queen of Wands gave them their karma. So as a karmic partner, they did their job. This masculine is coming into an awareness here. He got his heart broken by this Queen of Wands. She may have even left him here. But I do feel like this was likely a karmic or a third party situation. It could very well be that if your masculine left you in order to have a relationship with this other feminine energy, that this feminine may have left him in a similar fashion. So he is getting some karma, and as a result, he's having some awakenings here as to the part he played. And I also feel like why does he want to manifest communication with you? Let's look at that. What is he wanting to say? Queen of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, he has love for you. He wants victory. He also wants to express like what he's come to learn here. Like I was saying before, it's like he's figured something out. So in some ways, even though he got hurt in the process, it's still like a victory because he's learned more about this connection. I think he also wants to communicate, and in some way what he talks about helps to validate your intuition that you've been having. There's definitely a divinely guided shift coming in here. You already feel it with your intuition. And so long as you can stay strong and stay in that trust, it's showing up here. It's showing up here in the outcome. We get the Wheel of Fortune again. So that shift, that's coming. Your intuition has been correct. And I do feel like in this potential outcome, they have separated from this karmic, or this karmic left them. Yeah, again, we get the Three of Swords, so very strong pointers here that this was a potential third party, and that this third party broke their heart. So under the Emperor, yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Lovers. Wow. Wow. So this masculine overall wants to come in and offer a new beginning. They want to open the door with you again, and they recognize who you are. They realize that you are a soul mate, potentially twin flame here. And I feel like they're beginning to accept that that's part of this life's situation, this life's mission. Yeah. Wow, Libra, hang in there and keep trusting, because it's showing up here. I hope that resonated for you. If it didn't, there will be, of course, the weekly readings. You can check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. But also, I'll be doing the Venus retrograde love bonuses. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out for each of the signs, because that Venus retrograde is changing some things up in the love department. So I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.